I sit on my bed and look out the window. The sky is blue and the sun shines bright. It reminds me of my childhood. I close my eyes and think about those days. I smile and feel happy. When I was a child, I lived in a small village. The village was full of trees and flowers. My best friend was Mia. She had long brown hair and a big smile. We played together every day after school. We rode our bikes and we ran in the fields. We felt free and happy. One sunny day, Mia and I decided to have an adventure. "Let's go to the big forest," Mia said with excitement. I nodded. "Yes, let's find the hidden waterfall." The waterfall was a secret we heard about from older kids. They said it was beautiful and magical. We packed a small bag with sandwiches, apples, and juice. We ran to the forest. The trees were tall and green. The leaves rustled in the wind. It was cool in the shade. We walked deeper into the forest, laughing and talking. Suddenly, we heard a noise. "What was that?" I asked, a bit scared. Mia grabbed my hand. "Maybe it is a bear." I laughed. "Oh no, we are not in trouble." We went on, but we were a little scared. After a while, we saw a big rock. "Let's take a break," Mia said, sitting on the rock. I sat next to her. We ate our sandwiches and drank our juice. It tasted so good after the long walk. We talked about our dreams. I wanted to be a teacher, and Mia wanted to be a doctor. "Do you think we can find the waterfall?" Mia asked. I looked around. "Yes, I think it's close," I said, feeling brave. We got up and continued our adventure. We walked and walked. The trees were so big and the flowers were so bright. Suddenly, we heard the sound of water. "It's the waterfall," I shouted. We ran towards the sound, excited. When we got to the waterfall, my heart danced with joy. Water fell from the rocks like silver ribbons. The water sparkled in the sunlight. "It's beautiful," I said, my eyes wide. Mia clapped her hands. "Let's get closer." We went closer to the water. We put our hands in the cool water. It felt refreshing. We laughed and splashed water at each other. "You are wet now," Mia said, giggling. I laughed back. "You too." After playing, we sat on the grass. "I never want to forget this day," Mia said quietly. I felt something in my heart. "Me too. I love these moments," I replied. But then I remembered we had to go back home. The sun was setting and it was getting dark. We looked at each other. "I don't want to go," Mia said, her voice sad. I felt the same way. "We can come back tomorrow," I said. "Yes," Mia smiled. We stood up, ready to go home, but as we tried to walk back, we realized we were lost. The trees looked different and the path was gone. "Where do we go?" Mia asked, her voice shaky. I felt afraid, but I tried to be brave. "Let's look for the big rock," I said. "Maybe we can find the way back to it." We walked carefully looking for the rock. The forest was dark now and we heard strange sounds. "What if we never find the way?" Mia whispered. I took her hand. "We will find it, I promise." We walked and walked. Finally, we saw the big rock. "There it is," I shouted. We ran to it, feeling relief. Now we remember the way home. We followed the path we had taken. Soon we saw the lights of the village. We were so happy. We laughed and ran towards the lights. When we reached my home, my mother was waiting at the door. "Where have you two been?" she asked, worried. "We had an adventure," I said, smiling. Mia nodded. "Yes, a big adventure." My mother smiled and hugged me. "I'm happy you're safe." I looked at Mia and we both smiled. We had the best day ever. That night I lay in bed thinking about my adventure. I was grateful for my friendship with Mia. That day taught me about bravery and fun. It also showed me that sometimes we can feel lost, but we can always find our way home. Now, when I look out my window, I remember that day. I remember the laughter, the water, and the feeling of being free. Those are the memories of my childhood, and they make my heart smile. I am happy to have friends and adventures. Life is full of surprises, and I hope for many more. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. See you soon.